Hey, it's fall. It's caramel apple season, and I decided to put a twist on it. Literally, this is a mold that I had that's like a twisty mold, and so I put my caramel into it. Made three different colors, and I'll show you how I did it. So we'll start by melting down just a couple bags of caramel. Now, do you say caramel? Caramel? Anyway, somebody had said add some candy melts to this because it helps with its stability. This one is tricky because you need it to be firm enough to hold the twist, but not so firm that you can't bite it or it'll take out your filling. But um, anyway, so I use these Ann Clark colors. I love them so much. They're really vibrant, but you don't have to add too much, and it doesn't change the taste of the caramel. Next thing you want to make sure is you get the right sized apple that you have enough room for the caramel to come up over around the sides so you get that twist. I found the apples in the store just too big, so I went to a farmer's market and got a little bag of apples and they were tinier. Now we'll just fill our mold about halfway up with our warm caramel. Um, and then we're going to push our apple down into this. Now you could put the stick through the bottom there. I'll show you later I did do that. But in this case, what I wanted to do was push the caramel up and over the top. And you'll see we'll make a little foot on the bottom by putting it onto a plate and flattening it and putting it in the fridge. Now, the unmolding, I love this part so much. Oh my God, I was so happy. Look how successful that is. Just be careful, don't grab it too hard. But we can put the stick down through the top in a minute, but first, of course, like all things, I needed to add some edible glitter because I like to add some zhuzh. Here I'm using this brush for the edible glitter, which kind of obliterates the black a little bit, but still looks pretty cool. This one I put in the white Ann Clark food gel or food coloring, but um, I didn't know if it would work, but when I added the silver, I think it looks fantastic. Like it reminds me of a dress from the show Dynasty or something. Let me know if you get that reference in the comments. Anyway, here's one where I put this apple in the freezer. Don't do that because when they soften up again, so the caramel is soft, the apple gets mushy. So just put it in the fridge. But what's good about this is you can see the caramel to apple ratio, which I think is perfect. I don't, when it's dipped, I feel like you get chipped. Anyway, here's the ones where I put the stick through the bottom, which again looks fantastic. It unmolds great, but they're just very top heavy. So I didn't know how to sort of set them down. Oh, here's one where the apple was too big. So you can see it obliterates the swirl on the side. So just again, get the right size apple. But again, if you set that on the plate, it'll mush the swirl. So here I put it into a test tube. I don't know, maybe you could do like some florist foam or styrofoam to hold it up. But here I'm going back to the ones where I made the flat bottom and then put the stick through the top, which I think looks great for plating. Oh, one more warning. The black ones look so beautiful, but they can kind of stain your teeth, so it might be better for a kid's party. You decide. Anyway, thanks for coming. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.